Hey, so I just wanted to remind everybody that you got to keep telling yourself that you're remarkable. It often is really difficult to do the climb and to do things that take a lot of effort, right? So I'm always talking about that. I'm always trying to remind you just how important it is to tell yourself and to tell other people that you are remarkable and that you're doing good things. I think we don't tell ourselves enough of this, and especially those folks that are in doing the whole research game. It can be really tough. It gets to you a lot where you're putting in a lot of work and not getting a lot of outcomes that are positive. I just want to remind everybody that you're pretty remarkable no matter who you are and where you are in the stage of the journey. And just remember that as you're going about your day. I don't know what time you're watching this, if this is just before bedtime for some people, or you're waking up to this. I just want to remind everybody just how incredible that you are and fortunate that to be in your position. I think of this all the time of I just remind myself and how important it is to do the things that I do. And you need to remind yourself that as well, that you know life's too short to worry about the things that you can't possibly control and can't do yourself. You just simply have to keep getting up and getting going, remembering that you're pretty special. And I think the more that we tell each other this and tell other people this, the better off that we are in terms of human beings. You gotta remember that even the fact of you being born, or you just being here right now and looking around and enjoying this and having access to, whether it's you're watching it on your phone or whatever. I mean, it's an incredible thing to be able to do. And, I think about that. I think about the fact that just simply having, maybe it's your cell phone, and just how fortunate of a position that you actually are to have access to a cell phone. Or, I think about the fact that you even could find a meal today. Just how fortunate it is to find that meal. And, just remember that all of this is pretty incredible. And for you to do anything, being able to get up and get going is a blessing. And I think we need to remember that a lot more, that it is a blessing. And we get sort of caught up where we forget the fact that all of this is a remarkable opportunity to do some really cool things. And I think every day that we need to remind ourselves, it's not about just putting in the time and effort. There's definitely a portion of that, but it's also recognizing that this is an incredible time to do that, and you have unbelievable opportunities at your fingertips that we forget, and you just simply have to take advantage of those opportunities and forget about all the rest of the world. Forget about how they're gonna either make fun of you or whatever for that. Just jump on that. I think we need to take advantage of those opportunities a lot more and recognize them for being pretty incredible. So, that's the key thing I want you to remember is life's pretty short to not do the things that you want to do and to be scared of other people. And by the way, I'm just picking up dog poop and being a good citizen. Here's my dogs. There's Babs and Izzy. We're doing our daily ritual, going for a walk, and it just poured like crazy. And we're just really cooped up inside. So, and just bear with me while I do this. Unfortunately, the joys of dog ownership. I'm gonna go down here. That's pretty gross. Okay, so I mean, even this, having to do this, pick up dog poop, and that is a fortunate thing, right? Like that, I recognize that as not everybody can have that opportunity, and that's a blessing. And these little things, just, you know, everything that you get access to is a privilege. And we need to recognize that more. And we need to just be happy with what we're doing. I'm all caught up. I'm sorry. The dog's got me all tied up. Okay, just give me 1 second while I try to figure this out. Okay, all right. Sorry. So ultimately, what I'm saying is we need to recognize that we just need to be happier. And the way that you get happier is just being appreciative of the world around you. I know that it's hard to do that sometimes. Sometimes things get kind of in the way. But screw all of that kind of stuff. Just be appreciative and enjoy the day. And look around and say just how remarkable it is. You know, some of you, hold on 1 second. This does not work out. Okay, so there we go. I've got them all straightened out. So I just want to say, you know, ultimately, just appreciate the world around you and all of the complexity and goofiness that happens. If I was to take myself seriously with all of this, I would never do it. And I just want to put this message out there that life's too short not to take advantage of all of these opportunities. And the more that I recognize that, the more that I put that out in the world, just how privileged we are and just how amazing it is to be able to do these things that are pretty simple and just pass on the word. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool to be able to do that. And everybody around me might think that this is really cheesy to do this kind of stuff and silly, and it is. But you know what? It might be one person out there that's listening to this or will listen to this, and it will make their day. And they'll do something that would be positive in their life. So if I could be that one person that's being the lone nut in the corner and passing on good information, good positive messages, that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. So hopefully you can do the same thing. Right? Life's too short not to recognize this and just let other people know that it's good. And life is good. No matter what situation that you're in and how awful it feels. I think of all of the times that I could have used that, of somebody just saying, it's all right, you're gonna be okay, and life is pretty good no matter what. I mean, I just think about that. I think about all of the times I needed that. And if I could be that one person that does that on a daily basis and lets you know that you're going to be okay, you can sort through this mess, and I could be that one lone nut, hey, that's all right. I think that's pretty good. So that's where I want to leave it, is be that one lone nut and tell people that life is going to be okay. And just keep going at it every single day. And also remind them, no matter who they are and what they're about, that they're pretty darn remarkable. I think we need to do that more often. If we all reminded ourselves and other people how remarkable we are, the world would be a lot different. And there'd be a lot less tension in this world. So just remember that. No matter what you're thinking about, you're pretty good.